The monolith is of monoliths, all of them located in a circular position, 1.5 kilometers in diameter. This ring of monoliths surrounds sized being, measuring roughly 120 meters in height. Each monolith has two trunk legs that are firmly embedded underground. The legs connect to a torso. The creature itself is made of hundreds of thousands of meaty strands, tightly woven together to form the structure. These strands end at the neck, fusing into a solid mass of hardened flesh in the shape of an upside-down triangle, with a hole in its center. On each side of the monolith where arms would be, there are dozens of long, rope-like appendages. These reach just barely to the ground. At the creature's feet, the strands go deep into the earth and extend horizontally a decent distance away. What the monoliths do is simply stand and do nothing. The only activity documented that the monoliths have done was in during this period, they were extremely aggressive. When the group of were making their way to the city, the monolith that they had passes roared a deep bellow and swung its appendages at the team, completely wiping them out. When military vehicles were dispatched, once they got close enough to top the monolith, it roared another call, this time releasing an EMP blast, completely knocking the vehicles out in the vicinity. Finally, long-distance rockets were fired and struck the creature. Although damaged, it regenerated at great speed, and resumed its stance unscathed. Eventually, the aerolith stands silently, now only a grand spectacle of awe and mystery, only adding more questions to these meat beings. And finally, the last creature on this list is...
The group of monoliths stand vacant. Although closed off to outsiders, their stance can be observed well outside the perimeter. Hundreds of thousands of fibers that weave themselves deep underground, all connected in a grand mycelial network. The monoliths are truly an astonishing sight to behold.
The mission will take place in 3 stages: infiltration, encirclement, and ambush.
In position. Beta team, in position. Gamma team, in position.
Copy. Beginning phase 1. Copy. Green light is a go. Begin phase 2 in advance.
Beginning advance. All right, we're heading out. Move, move, move!
In the restricted zone, where a large group of cultists have been apprehended. Several teams...
Everything we knew about the Vita carnis species.